The Fearless 10, the animal kingdom's most unyielding warriors. In the relentless theater of the wild, survival often depends on far more than just raw physical strength or the ability to flee at the first sign of danger. True dominance in the natural world is defined by spirit, unwavering resolve, and an absolute refusal to back down, even when the odds are stacked overwhelmingly against a creature. While the vast majority of animals choose flight as their primary defense mechanism, a select few possess an indomitable constitution that keeps them standing their ground, forcing even the most formidable predators to think twice before engaging. These creatures have evolved not just to survive, but to command respect through their sheer, unadulterated fearlessness. 1. The honey badger, the king of audacity. The honey badger, or ratel, is widely regarded as the most fearless animal on the planet. Despite its modest size, this creature possesses a level of ferocity that borders on the supernatural. It has been documented repeatedly taking on lions, hyenas, and some of the world's most venomous snakes without a moment's hesitation. The secret to its bravery lies partly in its unique anatomy. It possesses remarkably thick, loose, and rubbery skin that allows it to contort its body and bite back even when it is firmly gripped in the crushing jaws of a much larger predator. More than its anatomy, however, it is the animal's temperament that sets it apart. The honey badger simply does not recognize the concept of being outmatched and will fight with blistering intensity until the threat retreats or it achieves total victory. 2. The wolverine, the northern terror. The wolverine is a master of intimidation, standing as the largest land-dwelling member of the mustelidae family. Despite its relatively small size compared to the massive predators of the northern forests, the wolverine consistently punches well above its weight class. These solitary, highly territorial animals are legendary for their savage ferocity and have been known to drive away grizzly bears and large packs of wolves from their hard-won kills. They are relentless scavengers and predators that prioritize the defense of their territory and their food source above any instinct for self-preservation, making them one of the most respected and feared animals in the wilderness. 3. The African elephant, the gentle titan of defense. In the vast African savanna, the African elephant serves as a titan of defense. While these majestic animals are generally peaceful, intelligent, and highly social creatures, they transform into an unstoppable force of nature when they feel their herd or their young calves are in danger. A bull elephant experiencing a state of must or a protective mother will charge anything that threatens their peace, including large prides of lions, massive safari vehicles, or groups of humans, without any sign of backing down. Their immense physical size, combined with their profound intelligence and protective instinct, makes them nearly impossible to intimidate in their natural habitat. 4. The hippopotamus, the aquatic nightmare. The hippopotamus is often misunderstood due to its herbivorous diet, but it is unequivocally one of the most dangerous and aggressive animals in Africa. Highly territorial and known for an explosive, unpredictable temper, a hippo will not hesitate to charge a boat, a crocodile, or even a pride of lions if it believes its space is being encroached upon. Their massive jaws are capable of snapping small boats in half with ease, and their resolve to hold their ground in the water is absolutely unmatched. This makes them a force that even the most powerful apex predators in the region choose to avoid at all costs. 5. The Cape buffalo, the widowmaker. The Cape buffalo, frequently referred to as the widowmaker, or Black Death, is a creature that defies the typical behavior of prey. These animals are notoriously unpredictable and possess a temperament that turns aggressive the very moment they sense a threat. Unlike many other herd animals that panic and run when a predator approaches, a cornered Cape buffalo or a protective herd will often turn the tables entirely and aggressively charge the hunters. They are one of the very few animals that will actively track and attack a predator that has previously injured them, showing a level of persistence and spite that is rarely seen in the animal kingdom. 6. The saltwater crocodile, the primal survivor. The saltwater crocodile remains a living relic of a primal age and serves as the ultimate definition of a cold-blooded survivor. As an apex predator that has remained largely unchanged for millions of years, the saltwater crocodile sits at the absolute top of the food chain, fearing nothing in its environment. Because they are ambush predators, they do not rely on retreat. Instead, they rely on extreme patience, crushing force, and the ability to hold their ground against any adversary. They show no deference to any creature that enters their waters, often treating large sharks and even tigers as nothing more than potential prey. 7. The lion, the guardian of the pride. Lions have earned the title of the king of the jungle through a unique combination of raw physical power and social dominance. As the only truly social big cats, they operate with a level of collective bravery that keeps them at the top of the food chain. A pride of lions will defend their territory against rival prides, hyenas, and even elephants with fierce, unyielding loyalty. Their courage is demonstrated not just in the act of hunting but in the relentless protection of their cubs and their territory, proving that they are biologically designed for conflict and are always prepared to face any adversary that threatens their position. 8. The grey wolf, the spirit of the pack. The grey wolf survives through complex team dynamics and a legendary level of persistence. A wolf's courage is deeply rooted in its unbreakable loyalty to the pack. A pack of wolves will stand their ground against bears, mountain lions, or human intruders if the safety of their kin is at risk. They possess an incredibly high pain tolerance and a never quit attitude that allows them to take down prey. Many times their size, relying on the fundamental knowledge that as long as the pack stands together, they have absolutely nothing to fear. 9. The wild boar, the tusked brawler. The wild boar is a creature known for its notoriously short temper and lethal, razor-sharp tusks. Whether navigating the dense forests of Europe or the brush of Australia, these animals are widely feared for their extreme tenacity. When threatened, a boar does not opt to run away. It almost always chooses to charge head-on. Even when severely wounded, they will continue their assault with a speed and unpredictability that makes them one of the most dangerous encounters for both humans and predators. Their charging ability is a terrifying display of pure, unadulterated grit. 10. The soldier ant, the unsung hero of the colony. Finally, the soldier ant demonstrates a level of altruistic fearlessness that puts even the largest mammals to shame. It may seem humble to include an insect, but these ants will swarm an enemy millions of times their size to ensure the absolute protection of their colony. Operating with a hive mind mentality, they view individual life as completely secondary to the group's survival. They never retreat from a threat, fighting to the very last mandible. It is a testament to the fact that true fearlessness is often found in the most unexpected places. In the grand, brutal scope of nature, these 10 animals serve as a powerful reminder that survival is often reserved for those who refuse to back down. At the end of the day, nature's most fearless survivors have one thing in common: they don't quit when the pressure is on. Whether you're watching the wild or working on your own transformation, that same level of consistency is what separates the winners from the rest. If you found value in today's video, make sure to hit that like button. It tells the algorithm that this content matters. Subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss a deep dive into the science of nature or the path to your best health. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Which of these animals would you say is the true king of the wild, and why? Drop your answer in the comments below. Thanks for watching, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one.